Yo, what is up guys? It's ELiTESHOT here, aka Sean, bringing you guys another epic class setup for Call of Duty Ghosts. In this series, for everyone unfamiliar, this is where I talk about my classes, I describe why I chose the things I did, and I go into great detail explaining every little thing. So if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Your support is greatly appreciated, and it means so much to me. If you guys have any questions or comments, say so below because I do my best to read all of them, and I really try hard to respond to as many as I can. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Today's class focuses on the AK-12 assault rifle. This is my stealthy specialist survivor class. I call it that because you can get a lot of kills quickly with this class and also stay alive at the same time. I decided to use the special strike package with this setup because I feel like it fits it the best. The AK-12 is a pretty average weapon. It's not the best, yet it's not the worst, and can still beat out several weapons in its class. It's very easy to control, and the recoil is very manageable. The fire rate's not that high, but it makes it easy to use, and the damage is great. I find this weapon to be very consistent. I tend to do extremely well with it. I never do bad. I'm always having good games with this class, and I find myself loving this gun a lot. So you guys can try this out and see what you think. I find that the perks make this class setup such an epic class setup. Without these perks and without this setup, I wouldn't think I would be able to do that well. I really tested out different perks, and I really tried everything out to find the best setup for me. It might not be the best for you, but I find myself doing the best with this layout and this perk combination. So it's definitely worth a shot. If you feel like you have to change something about this class, go ahead and change it. Just because I say use something, you don't have to use them. You might do better with something else, but like I said, definitely try it out and see what you think. On the AK-12, I put a silencer as well as foregrip. I decided to put the silencer because this is my stealthy class. I want to be quiet, I don't want to show up on radar, and I don't want enemies to hear me as loud when I'm killing them. So having this on makes you survive longer and overall do better. I also put the foregrip on because this weapon does have pretty moderate recoil, and it is pretty tough at times to control it without it. So I find myself doing a lot better with the foregrip, and it's definitely something you should try out. A lot of people also tend to put on extended mags for this weapon. Extended mags is not that bad, but since the maps are so big in this game and you'll find yourself in medium to long range combat, you want to make sure you're accurate. So the foregrip helps you out so much and secures your kills. Alright guys, so now it's time for the perks. Like I said before, these perks are what makes this class such an epic class setup. The perks I first equipped into my class are the ones that are most beneficial and that I feel are the most needed for me. I first put on Stalker because Stalker is one of the most helpful perks in this game, especially for assault rifles. It helps you strafe enemies, it helps you walk around corners faster while aiming down sight, and it will honestly help you do better. A lot of people sometimes oppose this perk, but try it out and see what you think. I promise you, you'll do much better with it. The next perk I put on is Scavenger. Scavenger is obvious. You need ammo, so without it, you won't get anywhere. The weapon makes this class amazing, and a weapon without bullets won't do anything at all. So put on Scavenger, and I'll save your life. I also put on Amplify because hearing enemy footsteps is crucial to getting kills. I can hear pretty much any enemy I want to because Amplify, you can hear enemies with dead silence. So it's a pretty OP perk, and honestly, I don't think it should be so good, but if you have a gaming headset or even a good surround system, you'll hear enemy footsteps so easy with this perk. The next perk I put on is Focus. Focus is also very helpful because it helps you secure gunfights. If you get in a gunfight and the enemy does not have on focus, you'll most likely win that gunfight, or again, if the enemy has on focus and you don't have on focus and you both shoot each other at the same time, the person without focus is gonna lose. So put on Focus and you'll do better. Lastly, for my perks, I put on Hardline. Hardline is great because it requires one less kill for whatever you're trying to go for, and every 2 assists counts as a kill. I find myself getting a lot of assists in this game because people die so quickly and you're bound to get an assist, so every 2 assists counts as a kill toward your streak and to that KEM strike. For my strike package, as I stated before, I put on Specialist. Specialist is a strike package to use when you want to go on high weapon streaks and when you want to go for that KEM strike. Specialist is great because you get so many perks, you become a freaking super soldier that can do everything, almost. For your first 3 specialist perks, you want to put on the most expensive perks you can. The more expensive perks you put on first means the more perks you can equip for your specialist bonus. The first specialist perk I put on was Deadeye. Deadeye is an amazing perk because it gives your weapons more damage, and it's very similar to stopping power from previous Call of Duties. However, in this game, it works a bit differently. This perk has a chance of granting 40% extra bullet damage to a player's bullets weapons. It sounds pretty confusing, but every time you get a kill, it increases your percentage chance to deal additional damage. So if you get 1 kill, you have a 16.67% chance to deal 40% more damage. If you get 2 kills, you have a 33.3% chance to deal 40% more damage. If you have 3 kills, you get 40% more chance to deal 40% more damage. And if you get 4 kills in a row, you have a 50% chance to deal additional 40% damage. It's very confusing, I know, but the more kills you get and it maxes out at 4, you have a 50% chance. So 1 out of 2 bullets has a chance of dealing 40% more weapon damage, and this is going to help you win your gunfights so much more. If you have Deadeye and you have 4 kills in a row, you're most likely going to win every single gunfight you come in, even if you get shot first. So it's very helpful and one of the best perks in this game. For my next specialist perk, I put on Off the Grid. Off the Grid is very helpful because it's like Ghost, it's like Assassin, it's like that perk that takes you off the radar. It's awesome to use, it doesn't get much respect, but a lot of players use it, and it definitely will help you increase your chance of survival. So put it on, you'll live longer and do better. My next perk is Quick Draw. Quick Draw is great for assault rifles because it allows you to aim down sight quicker. If you come in and approach with an enemy, the first person to aim down their sight and to shoot the enemy is gonna win. So Quick Draw makes that go faster, helps you aim down sight quicker, and will help you get more kills. Now it's time for the specialist bonus perks. These are the perks that I picked and chose and really thought about, and I tested with. I chose a bunch of different perks, and I really feel like these are the best perks for me. The perks I chose were Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, ICU, Blast Shield, and Takedown. Ready Up's great to use in close quarter situations. When you're the first one to have your weapon ready faster to hip fire, you're going to win those close quarters fights. Sleight of Hand is obvious. You want to reload faster, get your weapon ready quicker, so it's great to use, and I would not make this class without it. I chose ICU because it makes you recover health quicker. Sometimes you get shot, you run away, and it takes a few seconds for your health to regenerate. So this decreases the time between when your health is low to when it starts to regenerate, and also speeds up the regeneration. So it's a great perk for survival and just to survive longer. I put on Blast Shield because I hate dying by IEDs, I hate dying by grenades, anything that blows up I don't like. So Blast Shield will help that, and I'll stop dying by explosives. Lastly, for my specialist perks, I put on Takedown. Takedown's a very cheap perk, it only costs 1 point, but it's also very helpful. Whenever you kill an enemy, they won't have a skull over their head. So if you're in an enemy base and you're killing all the enemies, no one will have any idea where their friendlies are dying from, they won't know where you are for time being, and it's just great perk to be stealthy. These are the perks I chose, and I really feel like they're the best perks in this game. This is a very stealthy survival killer. It's just an awesome class, and these perks really make it such an epic weapon. This setup would also work for other primary weapons, but I feel like the AK-12 fits this setup the best. Definitely give this class a try. I would recommend trying this class in game modes that focus on killing. I said this for my last epic class setup, but it's pretty true. If you like TDM, play that. If you like Cranked, play that. Ground War, anything that does not have an objective, because with this class I tend to go on a killing spree and I'm not focusing on anything else besides getting kills. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hoped you enjoyed this video. I spent a lot of time making this, and I really want to make more of these. So if you guys enjoyed, please give it a big thumbs up. Your support is so greatly appreciated. I always say it, but it means so much to me, and it's what really motivates me to make more videos. Like I said before, if you have any comments, any questions, say so below. I do my best to read all my comments, and I really try hard to reply to as many as I can. But as I always say, guys, it's ELiTESHOT here, aka Sean, your friendly CoD fanboy. I'm signing out. Peace.